So, well, I decided one. Well, I decided to cut my hair off to the white meat, as they say. Was basically one. I had not really ever had my hair in natural state that I could remember fully since I was a child. Like I got her last when I was young. My hair got burnt down when I was 13. For all you that be trying to come for me, had came for me thinking that all her hair was just short. Now my hair got burnt out. My mom was curling it on the stove, and that really cultivated and like kind of pushed me into doing hair. You know what I'm saying? So let's be clear about it. So a lot of people don't know that, but yeah, my seventh grade year, my mom um curling on the stove and just pretty much like I panicked as well. Long story short, boom. And my hair got burnt. I had just got a fresh relaxer. So yeah, them alkalines was and it came when it grew back. But when it grew back, it was like a little Jada Pickett. I was short, petite, she low down dirty. She had just came out, but I was young, still young, a straight little tender. You feel me? But I started doing my sister, my older sister and I, we was doing each other hair in the house. And I was doing some of my mom's friends and some like me and my friend at the time we was like doing little stuff, playing with her and stuff like that. And it just kinda I dwindled in it. But you know what I'm saying? I could say this. I really ain't ever just really grinding it. Like even when I do it, sometimes when I be in my element and I be on it, you have to just catch me in the flow because I be doing other things too. And at the end of the day, whatever you all said when it came, however, whatever, I been a mama. Even like this one lady told me, she said, "Nah, baby, you weren't no bad mama." She said, "You just ran the streets at the time." Yeah, I used to club. I worked at the club at one point. Yep, I worked at the club, and I was like, man, it was a win-win. I was making money, and I still kicked it. Got out, drank. I really wasn't just on niggas like that. I used to go out, niggas used to be at me, but I always had, when I went out, I either drank before I went, or I had enough to make me straight, cause I didn't want to be obligated to be, guy face trying to get no free ass drink. So typically, when I went home by myself because I wasn't on it. Oh no, mm-mm. And so yeah, but I cut it off. Get back on track, girl. I cut it off, and I wanted to see my natural state. Now, mind you, my hair is soft still, but it rolls. I know I'm thinking about dreading it. Really, I just ain't got to that full state because I ain't gonna lie, I do like still the versatility of other styles, and I've braided dreads with before getting their hair laid with wigs. So I'm like, sometimes I feel like, bro, how you doing it? I'd rather just get a dope ass dress, locticianist to do me some dope styles. But I get it still. Sometimes that transition, you still be wanting that flow. That's why I just be like, I just put a wig on, but not down secure like. But man, let me say so. So anyhow, that's one reason why I haven't made the decision to fully transition into dreads and locking my hair completely. But I like the natural state because really it's like you train your hair. So um, I went platinum. I changed in a few colors, and I realized prior to that I had colored my hair a couple of times, and I had wore highlights, and no matter like I was taught you don't let everybody play in your hair, so it's like I play my own hair, and my hair can look however. And we learn to do each other hair before I just go to someone and let them play in my hair. That's how I. practice, practice, practice. And there's some people that's like it. But anyhow, like I had been got into like herbs and things of that nature, like real heavy. And I want to see like what herbs help strengthen the body on all levels, like skin, face. So it's like it all stems back to like you can't do one without the other. So um with that I began doing just researching for myself and I came up with a hair growth oil that I had been putting drops in my hair and my daughter and I like I would braid it, but now it's like I ain't gonna lie. She wants to start braiding and learning things, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it because even with braiding my own, I can do it. However, it's always good when you can sit in someone else's chair and let them do to you what you do to others. It's just as being real. So I started allowing her to perfect and start, and like I can say, be real. She looked at her own imperfections, but like I told you, you did a good job to do um gaps for the first time, adding hair. And again, my hair is soft, but it's like 4C. You can tell it is, it's soft, but it rolls, baby. So, um, yeah, I had to commend her on that. Truly, I had to. And just tell her, like, if you can, in continuation, you ain't gonna do anything but continue to perfect your craft. But I told her, we gonna learn how to braid correctly. We not gonna learn how to snatch edges. And I ain't throwing shots and shades, but I'm just keeping it a band with you. Because, no, no, no. And I say this so respectfully because it's like I might not be the coldest is a stylist. And I had to realize I went to the braiding course, but I also have went to school. I went on to school to do hair. And I was just kind of like, I braid, but I'm a stylist. You feel me? Like, I don't just braid hair. I curl hair. I do some sick, slick, silk, slick ass relax. Man, what they say, how you look in Puerto Rican. You feel me? I can do some waves. I know how to curl. And it's like I lay a wig or hair too. I can sew you some tracks, lay you some tracks, quick weaves. However, I just don't do braids. So I made my decision is like to complete all the process, not just some of the process, because I don't want to restrict myself. In the same way I told with my daughter, I was like, you can start, but shit, her age and my age are different. And just being real, I've already finished that course. I just gotta complete this one. You feel me? But in the process of doing it, um, I can say God is God, and God allows things to transpire at timing because timing is it has a lot to do with everything. And so over the course of the time span, it's kind of like it's been still a passion for me, but I got deeper into it, and so I decided same with my um skincare products that I've made. It has taught me to take time in loving on me more because the exemplification will show. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you to do something. I want you to see the works of what is being done. You know, and so yeah, I continue to onto my journey as I've been doing. And I have been just basically putting from the time when my hair got long enough to catch to start braiding. I had been playing with a little oil, and so I began to just put that, wash it, and like really here recently, my daughter has been the only individual that has been in doing my hair. Like I wash it, blow it out, put the oil on it, and then within a time frame, she'll braid me back up. And I'm thinking about when I take these down, give me like a silk press, like a silk out, because yeah, I just want to get a silk out and get trimmed up real cute and see my growth progression. And because I know what it is in my natural state, but I want to just see how it's hanging and swinging in the straightest of form that it can possibly get to. And yeah, I made a oil. I'm still working on it. I mean, just for its packaging and things of that nature, and just trying to like the branding. But um, I am just tracking the process. But yeah, those who remember last year this time, I had a baby for like I think I had a dark root with the little blonde still on the top, and but I was low, like low. Yes, big low, like baby fro low. You feel me? But nonetheless, I've been just trusting the process because again, I don't just do this. Nor I realize now when what I have endured with like I said, it was tumultuous, but that's a word, what when my hair got burnt out because it was like my mom didn't know nothing about no weave really. Like we went to the beauty salon and stuff, so but yet and still it was moments where we didn't have the money, so she would curl. I don't know why I was in my hair curl, but it was like we was curling it. Cause in between times we would still do our hair, just being real. So before going getting she like I said, she didn't know nothing about adding no weave because we just went to the salon. We got our hair done. We got some weave added. The most we would have got, just say, if you had an upside down French roll, and like some stylists back in, they would add like a track or two if your hair was long but wasn't just fully long as long like hanging, but it was long enough that you didn't want a little bitty ass French roll. So you might add a track to make for the and the little stuffing. But for it's just like weave, straight weave, line weave, man weave. No. Like somebody told my mom to get some eyeliner pencil and try and draw me some hair. Child, I was about to have, and then they really, like, they put some hair on top of my hair and my scalp when they didn't know. It was like she did not know, and I can't fault nor blame. And I remember, like, yeah, after, now knowing it was not fully healed, they but it was kind of like I was spazzing because my hair was out, like I said. So they was trying to. It was all out to about right here, like this part was still mine. And so somebody just they tracked it up, and it was like some, and it had, but you could tell because like I said, they did the best, and I promise you, man, that right there, it like it started to the point. I ain't gonna say a person can't wear weave, but look, we gonna make that just look as natural as possible. And that's why I say, like with my daughter, I said, like with my braids, I tell her, I said, baby, look, you did a excellent job, and yeah, I'm gonna make it do what it do, but we're gonna put God in the doing, because that's the only way it's gonna happen. And that's really what I did. I started taking the time to decrease of me and increase more of God. And I looked at, like I said, gravitating to try and help, like especially the women of color. But I have to say this to the women: you can't risk losing your hair trying to be fly or cute. You gotta take care of your hair too, cause growth serums and stuff like that, they might help. But truth be told, you got to do your part. You can't be cute and incorrectly removing extensions and or not properly treating your hair properly, and then you want somebody to come in with a wand and a magician, play magician. No, it doesn't work like that. And some people, like my mom, really didn't have any edges. Said when she was born, that was like she had dealt with it her whole entire life. It wasn't because of nobody adding something or something. No, she just didn't have it. So it's people that really battle with it on certain levels. So I'd say taking that seriously to you all. Please take care of your hair, your skin. Don't be around here pretending like you just got it all together, trying to look cute and be the part, and then your edges is gone. Like no, you could just use common sense. If you can't take it off, you pay to get it on there. You try to seek out or ask people when they install it. Do you offer a takedown service? Can I pay that inclusive? So I can have that taken down whenever I take it down, and I can take it down properly and have my hair trained as to be so. If you don't do it, do you know anybody that's reputable that can do that? Like, come on. I'm saying it out of love and I'm saying it sincerely. Not on no nonsense, but really being a band with you all. It don't matter if anybody makes the grandest of the grand with a hair growth or however. You gotta do your part. And a hair growth can only do so much. If you mistreat without any additional to, and I'm not talking to the ones who have true issues with hair loss or health conditions or whatever. I get that. I'm talking to the ones too who inadequately just goes with the flow and then want someone to come in and play the part of what you're supposed to be doing. You can buy the cheapest of the cheap shampoo, or you can offer to seek someone who does your shampoo. You do and spend money on everything else. Y'all take the time to wash your children, not just your daughters, your son's hair too, because they need to keep their hair as clean as well. So y'all stop playing. Y'all be real. And I ain't meant to get on here preaching, but y'all check out that little growth oil. And I got some soaps. I got some shampoos, all for a reasonable price, baby. I'm trying to sell out my inventory for the years out and start fresh for the next year. So I will be running some great and grand specials. Um, yeah, something that you can afford, and I guarantee. Listen, on money back, baby, that it's gonna last you if you take care of it and treat it as so. Because, like anything, if we don't do and keep up and do it like we need to be, you would dwindle it off fastly than what maybe be intended. But if you take care of it, I promise you, it will last as well as you'll get the effectiveness of your money. You get the ability to see that it's worth the consistency, meaning, or the durability. And you will should see some change in differences if you stay consistent with applying on a daily basis or however a quarterly, meaning you won't wash your hair daily, but if you wash your hair daily, I promise you will see the difference. I can say this for myself. I took the oath and initiative to just go all the way natural to let my natural state fully shine as effective as possible, while also thinking about how can these things be of a help and assistance to others. So I can say this, like, yeah, my guy, my girl, my lady, yes, this is all God and what God has allowed me an ability. Yeah. And I appreciate because like my even with my hair, I can tell it's not nappy, but it's just its natural state. Yeah. So y'all tap in, man. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. All right then.